Okay, so how is everything? How is school?
Fine.
Nice, great. You haven't stopped going to school yet?
No.
Okay, no worries. Great. Well, as for today, inshallah, we are going to go back to continue our course about prefixes. Great. We need to finish that course. And then, great, again, we shall, go back again to writing, another time, inshallah. Great, to continue to know how to write an essay, not just a paragraph. But for today, we are going to continue to go back to our course related to the suffixes. So let me share with you the screen right away so as to, save time. All right, here we go.
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay, so we stopped here at the task, at this task. All right, it was the second session, maybe related to prefixes. Great. All right, so here we got to move on to check our overall knowledge of prefixes. And here the task A, we got a couple of prefixes that we got to choose from. We got you, un, in, over, lir, dis, mis, sub, re, and then under. Okay, let's start with number one. Of course, we have already seen, the meanings of these prefixes before, right?
Yes.
Here we go. Yeah, number one, we have my many athletes in the last Olympic Games were, and you have your qualified after positive blood tests. So we need here the opposite of qualified. This is an adjective.
Unqualified.
Not really. We don't say unqualified, but we use suffix with 3 letters.
3 letters. Disqualified. Yeah, disqualified.
Okay, disqualified, we're saying, yes. All right, disqualified after positive blood test. Did you understand the sentence or not? Many athletes, عدائين هذا, right? Many athletes in the Olympic Games were disqualified. After what? After positive blood tests. What does it mean, positive blood tests?
Positive blood? No, don't know.
You don't know, right? Okay, so normally most of the athletes, especially if they doubt whether the athletes takes some drugs or anything of that sort, so they may suggest to carry out what we call a blood test. Blood test, اختبار ديال الدم, great, analysis of the blood. Or in order what? In order to see and check if the athletes didn't take any drug or not. If he takes any, some drugs, if he, the analysis shows that he takes some drugs, we say that the blood test is positive. كنقول بأن الاختبار ديال الدم راه إيجابي، ça veut dire راه كاين المشكل، راه كاين المرض، ولا راه كاين لي دروغ, right? If it is negative, it means he didn't take anything at all, okay? That's what it means here, positive, negative, okay, in the scientific field. We say that this person is VIH positive. It means that he is infected by VIH, right? But VIH negative, it means that, it doesn't suffer from, is not infected by the virus. Okay, number 2, your composition is coherent. You need to write it and make it more coherent.
It's incoherent.
Not incoherent, but okay. Oh yeah, great. We say your composition. Yours, you know what does composition mean?
Production.
Production écrite, yeah, right. It means here composition means writing, right? So your writing PS or your PS of writing is incoherent. Incoherent is mean there is no cohesion, right? It's not well organized. There's no, it's not relevant, and no paragraph is relevant to the other. So that what does incoherent means. يعني غير منسجمة، غير متسقة، ما كاينش الانسجام بين الفقرات، لا موضوعيا ولا تركيبيا. All right, that's what incoherent mean. You need what? Okay, so your writing is not that good. It's incoherent. So you need to write it and then, what is it?
Rewrite it.
Rewrite it again. Yeah, you need to rewrite it again, or to write it again, rewrite it and then make it more coherent. Well, let's see number 4. Will you please help me load the furniture, right, from the lorry and take it into the house?
Unload. Unload.
What do you have here, right? Will you help me unload, great, okay, the furniture from the lorry, okay, from the lorry, great, and great, and take it to the yeah, great, we are going to see here unload, right? Unload, to unload the furniture, it means to take it down, right? Okay, and then take it to to the take it to into the house. Okay, so next, number 5, the European Union is discussing new policies to stop illegal immigration.
Illegal.
Illegal again, yes, because we have here L, the adjective starts with L, so mostly the adjectives that begin with L, the antonym or the opposite is formed by adding IL to, right? So illegal immigration, yes. Okay, number 6, XZY is known to be a company where women are worked and paid. Okay.
Subword.
What is it? So not really. It's the opposite. They work a lot, but they are not well paid.
No, miss.
Why does it mean miss? It doesn't make sense here to say miss. Okay, so here we need a suffix which means to a high degree, or
Over.
what is that?
Over.
Over, yeah, they are overworked. Okay, excuse me. They are overworked, women are overworked, or they overwork, and paid. It means they are not paid well, so
Unpaid. Unpaid.
not in paid or unpaid, they are paid, but they are not paid,
Underpaid.
underpaid, guys. Yeah, okay, so underpaid يعني ما كتخلصوش مزيان وكيخدموا اكثر من اللازم. Yes. Okay, number 7, my neighbor's husband appeared in her life after a 10-year absence. Reappeared, yes, we should understand the sentence, right? You can find the word, another word, which is disappeared, but here it doesn't, disappeared doesn't serve the meaning. According to the context, the person has appeared again. He appeared again after 10 years of absence, guys. Okay, or 10 years absence. So we say reappeared to indicate, that he appeared again. Yes. Okay, number 8, I'm sorry to say this, but your son is a naughty student, is always behaving.
Miss.
Misbehaving, right? Okay. Your son is misbehaving. I mean, he doesn't behave in a good way, respecting the manners, the good manners, and so on, right? So to misbehave يعني يسيء التصرف. يتصرف بغير أدب, right? He behaves politely, right? Yes. Okay, number 9. Most of the English films shown on MBC2 are titled in Arabic.
Retitled.
Not really. You find that translation. What do we call that translation on the film, Grace, that you find or in a video? ايش كنسميهم هذوك؟ واسمهم ده صح؟ ديك الترجمة اش كنسميوها؟ yes.
Under.
لا كتسمى subtitles.
No?
Yeah, subtitled in Arabic, right. اذا ديك الكتابه ديك الترجمه اللي كتلقى فوق يعني ديال الفيلم ولا كذا، كتلقى ترجمه عربيه ولا كذا في شي فيديو، شي برنامج ولا شي فيلم، هذا كيتسموا subtitles, right. Yes, and they are very helpful for most English learners who are watching a film in English or any video in English. So when they see the Arabic subtitles, right? So this helps them to understand, what they are listening to. Okay, number 10, Mr. Mokhtari, our teacher of English, is partial. He never discriminates against anyone in the class.
Impartial.
Impartial, we have here the adjective begins with the P, so mostly we add IM. So what does it mean that the person is impartial or the teacher is impartial?
I don't know.
Look at there, you read the la suite, Grace, you read the rest of the statements, it explains everything. It never discriminates against anyone in the class. So someone who doesn't discriminate between people, we call him or we describe him as being impartial. Impartial يعني لا غير لا يميز بين الناس, right? أو يفضل تلميذ على تلميذ أو شخص على شخص, right? It is impartial, right? It means he's a, right? He's a fair person, right? He's a just person, right? And right, he treats everyone with fairness, right? Well, let's move to the next activity here, which has to do with the gap filling exercise again. Okay, so supply the correct prefix. We have seen a lot of prefixes. Now we should try to think about the prefix that fit into the gap so that we can have or form the correct word. All right, so for safety reasons, please don't fasten your seat belt until the plane comes to a full halt. All right, for safety reasons, لأسباب أمنية ودي السلامة, please don't من فضلكم ما تحيدوش السنطة, لا تزيلوا حزام السلامة, right? Okay, so you have here to fasten or to sit.
Unfasten.
Unfasten, right? Yeah, don't unfasten the belt, right? The seat belt. يعني ما تحيدوش السنطة, right? Don't unfasten your seat belt until the plane comes to a full halt. That's يعني ولا يعني تستقر الطائر, yes. The pilots, right, when it landed, right, the pilot said to the passengers, and number 2, your handwriting is, you got here, legible.
Illegible.
Illegible, we have L, so we add IL. So your handwriting is illegible. What does it mean? Your handwriting is illegible.
غير مقروء.
Oh yeah, it's not readable, right? Yes, it's difficult to read. So your teachers will find it difficult to read. So it explains what does illegible mean. You ought to try to improve it and enhance your handwriting, yes. Number 3, the suspect was allowed to go away because the police had sufficient evidence against him.
insufficient insufficient
هكذا insufficient evidence, right? يعني ليس عنده برهان ولا دليل كافي, right, على إدانته, right? So he should let him go. Number 4, it's moral or mortal. Do we yeah, moral to smoke in the workplace and expose other people to danger.
is immoral
Immoral, right? We add IM. حاجة اللي immoral يعني غير أخلاقية, ليس من الأخلاقي, right? Yes. It is immoral to smoking in public, right? Especially when you're sitting, among people and تقاسم مع الناس وتجيب تلقى الروكات كمية. That's not good, right? For. Okay, so that's it, right? So it is immoral, right? Number 5, it's a sign of disrespect. Avoid cooking green vegetables. Said the dietitian. Dietitian شخص مختص يعني في الحمية. 15 minutes is quite enough. Otherwise, they will lose all their nutritious elements. Okay, so what does?
and cooking
What is it?
and cooking
Why am cooking? To the
لما ما طيبش مزال
No, that's the opposite, right? It means that you should cook them, for a long
cooking
period of time. Overcooking, right? Don't avoid overcooking green vegetables. يعني ما تطيبش الخضرة بزاف أكثر من اللازم حتى تحرقها, right? Why? Because it loses, or they lose all their nutritious elements. العناصر الغذائية المهمة والمفيدة تفقد, right? تفقدها. صارت الطياب بزاف لا. Yes. Number 6, you need to supervise your children's TV watching. Don't estimate the harmful effects of violent films on them.
no.
There is another prefix which
Under.
The meaning, which is under, right? Yeah. Okay, so don't underestimate. To underestimate someone, it means to look him down. Or exactly, right? You don't value the person. But here, underestimation, it means you don't exactly, right? You don't value the importance or the danger of something, right? لا تقد يعني تستخف بالأمر, right? You just underestimate. كتستخف به, ما كتقدرش الخطر ديال الحاجة. Yes, great. Okay, number 7, I'm afraid that this progress report needs typing. It is crammed with spelling mistakes, said the manager to his secretary. Yeah, we got a progress report. It is a report that, the person in a company, right? It might be a boss or an employee, has to write in order to show the progress of the projects. What are things that have the tasks that have been accomplished or completed, tasks that are still in the process, and tasks that they are expected to complete. Great. Okay, so what do you have here, Ree?
And typing.
No, it's not. And typing. Typing. It's just like rewrites that we have seen before. Okay, so your report, what you have written is full of mistakes. You need to rewrite, retype again this report. Okay, number 8, there are over 1 billion people in China. It is an populated country. We're talking here about China.
Is
overpopulated country, right? Okay, it means the population is so high in China, right? The number of people or the population, yes. It's an overpopulated country, يعني بلد ذو كثافة سكاني عالية جدا, yes. Okay, number 9, I don't think the story we have heard is true. It is believable. What is it?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. لا تصدق. It is incredible, right? Yes. Unbelievable. Very good, yes. The last one, you needn't wear, I mean, it's not necessary to wear a suit and a tie. The party we are going to is formal.
Informal.
Informal, we say, okay? It's not the formal meeting. It's not a formal party. So you can just wear casual clothes and usual clothes. Great. Very good. Okay, let's continue. Great. Now, let's fill in the gaps now with the appropriate, prefixes in the box within the frame. Okay, so number one, Morocco is, we got here sufficient in tomatoes. We don't need to import any from other countries.
Is sufficient.
We have already seen this prefix, this word. What did you say?
Enter.
No. We have already seen it, guys. الله شفنا وحش شويه هذا هو يا عثمان رايت اوكي التمارين كتعاود باش يلا يتوسخوا لك هذا الكلام. Insufficient, right? So Morocco is insufficient. Where is it here? Oh no, right. No, we can't do that, guys. It doesn't serve the meaning. المعنى مختلف.
Yeah, that's why I don't ask.
I'm very sorry. يا الله. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, as you said here, the meaning is different, guys. It means that Morocco is sufficient, right? Normally, we have sufficient, quantity of tomatoes, right? And recently there is some news is that Morocco is the #1 country, the first country that exports tomatoes to Europe, to the European Union. After, right, it used to be the second after Spain, but now, right, Spain is no longer in the first rank. اوكي سو عنده اكتفاء ذاتي. شنو هي الحاجه اللي كترجع للذاتيه؟ a prefix which means by oneself.
Self-sufficient.
احسن تمام, excellent job, great. Yeah, self-sufficient, great. Okay, here we go. It means by oneself, right? Okay, it doesn't need to import tomatoes. ما محتاج انه يستورد طماطم. Yes, great. It's self-sufficient in tomatoes, great. We don't need to import any from other countries. Number two, to overcome the problem of crowded classes, the Ministry of Education is advised to build at least 20 schools a year.
What is crowded?
Crowded classes, when you find many students, more than there should be, right, inside one class. Just when you find just like 40 students, 45, sometimes 50 or 60 students in one class, I would say that this class is crowded. But when you have 60 students, 55 students, that it means the
it's crowded.
Over, right? Overcrowded. So overcrowded classes يعني الأقسام المزدحمة, وهي مشاكل التعليم عندنا في المغرب. ربما في المدارس الخاصة تلقى 20 25 واحد في الكلاس، ولكن المدارس in public schools you find 40 students, 42, 43 students in class, right? That's really horrible. Well, number 3, we are organizing an smoking campaign in our districts. Would you like to join us? Anti, very good. We are organizing an anti-smoking campaign. حملة ضد التدخين, contre, against smoking, right? Okay, and number 4, the newborn baby was 5 weeks. We got here mature. That's why it's special care. What is it?
Premature.
Immature, great, yes, immature. يعني غير مكتمل, مازال ما نضج, great.
No.
What is it?
Pre.
What did you say, pre?
We don't have immature.
Great. I didn't get you, but you know, the right prefix is as you said here, it's immature, right?
No, mature.
What is it?
No, mature.
No.
Oh.
No, right? It's not. No, that's the correct. So this is the correct one, right? There is no other possibility. Yes, immature. That's the opposite for mature, right? It means that it needs time and time so that the baby grows up fully, right, and completely, right? Okay, number 5. If you want to carry out these projects, execute these projects, تنفذ هذا المشروع successfully بنجاح, you all need to cooperate with each other.
Cool.
Cooperate, very good, with each other, right? Down, very good, yes. You need to cooperate with each other. It means to operate together, to do something together, right? To help each other. Number 10, this is the most, we have your ordinary story I've ever heard. Said the little girl to her mother. So that is unbelievable. We also say this story is قصة لا تصدق. We say, oh, this story is unbelievable, or we say it's ordinary.
Extraordinary.
Ordinary, very good. Yes, excellent job. Yeah, it is extraordinary. Great. En français, on dit extraordinaire. Great. Yeah. The most extraordinary story. Great. So extra is also a prefix. Number 7, Beiti. Beiti is political association or organization. It is mainly concerned with helping street children.
X.
No, it means it has nothing to do with politics. هي غير سياسية, right? ماشي, ما عندهاش أهداف سياسية, right? فقط هدف اجتماعي مساعدة الشوارع, right? What is it? None. None.
None.
Voilà. None, it means it is not connected with, or it is not related to. Okay, what is that, right? None. It is not connected with or not related to, right? ما عندها علاقة بالسياسة, yes. It is non, right? Non-political association, right? Number 8, building a Saharan road between Morocco and Mauritania will certainly cost the two countries a fortune.
Enter.
Enter.
Yeah.
Not really. Trans-Saharan, guys. Okay, Trans-Saharan. Right, let me see here. I don't think even trans is possible here, guys, because we only have one you know, right? Sahara, right? Yeah. Trans here, it means between different things together. So it means very simply the sub-Saharan, right? We have here, this is a very common word, the kalima mashhura, yes, sub-Saharan, right? Okay, it refers very simply to the Sahara, right, that we have in the south, right? Especially the sub-Saharan, right? Like sub-Saharan, right? Africa and so on, right? So we say sub-Saharan, right? Because it's in the south, right? Sub-Saharan, right? Okay, between Mauritania and so on, right? So this costs a lot of money if we want to have this sub-Saharan road, right, between Morocco and Mauritania, right? Well, number 9, our school won the school competition in athletics organized by the Ministry of Education last week.
Enter school.
Oh yeah, great. Now we could say enter school. Yes, very good. It means between schools. It's a competition between schools, right? في مسابقة بين المؤسسات كنقولوا an inter school competition in public speaking or whatever, right? Next we have here our students. We have here ran all the other competitors. The school was awarded the 20 laptops as a prize.
Transfer.
You got a run. Okay, so there is a competition, great, running between students. So our student, the students of our school, ran all the other competitors. It means they performed better than the other competitors.
Super run.
Super.
Super.
Run. You say super run, but not really. But here we are going to use
Over.
outrun. Remember, as we said before, outrun, outperform. The girls outperform, let's say, boys in class and so on. That it means they perform better, right? Oh, where is that? Right here. Out. Where is out? Out here, it's more than outdo to outdo another and so on. يفوقون فاقوهم يعني غلبوهم في الجري. Yes, they outran here, right? Okay, so that's it. Let's see the next and the last one here. Bobby gave up his job a year ago. He gave up his job means what, Uthman? He gave up his job. To give up.
Is the musician.
To stop his job, right? Okay, and no longer he stops doing that job. Okay, so that means right, to give up here. Okay, he is employed now. He's got a hardware shop downtown. It's very simple.
Employed.
No. Why miss نهار كنديروا شي حاجة بطريقة غلط, right? So very simply we say it is
Reployed.
unemployed now. Okay, صافي بقى بلا خدمة, right? It means jobless, right? Okay, it is unemployed, right? So we have here unemployment يعني البطالة أو البطالة, yes, right? Unemployment, بطالة, عدم لا الشغل, yes. Okay, so let's move to the next, and I think it's gonna be the last task. آخر مهمة غنخدموا عليها في هذه الحصة هذه, great. Then I give you some examples of words to come up with to use in sentences, and we'll call it a day. Number 1 here, again, it's the same thing. You got to choose or use the correct prefix. Have you heard the news? Julia has married her husband. I hope they want.
Dismarried.
What is it?
Dismarried.
Allah ودي dismarried. Look, you have to understand sentence. نفهم الجملة مزيان, right? I hope they won't divorce again. يعني رجعت لي عاودت تجوزت به من بعد ما طلق.
Remarried.
Remarried, right? Okay, so Julia has remarried her husband. Ex, very good, yeah. Her ex. الشمراس كنقول غير her ex صافي راه مفهومة. سوي الراجل سميته السابق ولا المرأة السابقة, yes. Her ex, I hope they won't divorce again. Yes. Number 2, in sports, discipline is a prerequisite to success. Prerequisite, it means it's a requirement. It is a must, to success, condition. Yeah.
And discipline.
What is it? Indiscipline. Not really. Think about other prefixes. Think about, great other prefixes. Indiscipline, right? Okay, so in sport, indiscipline is a prerequisite to success. Do we see indiscipline is a prerequisite to success? إلا قلنا indiscipline, it's gonna be it means that you don't respect the discipline, the rules. What do you think?
Over discipline.
Not really. So among the suffixes that we have here, we have indiscipline, which is great. It's going to be the opposite here. We have subdiscipline, right? It means it's not to that degree, great, and so on, great, that is required. We have also multidiscipline, right? Okay, so there are different different suffixes out there. But I think if we, we may use over discipline, right? Okay, so to show that you are more and more disciplined, right? A principled person, right? Yes. Let me just check so as not to make a mistake. Yes. Yes, it's over discipline. Yes. So over discipline is a prerequisite. يعني ماشي غير الالتزام بلا ديسيبلين ولكن تكون ملتزم اكثر من اللازم. great. يعني تكون عندك ديك الروح الرياضيه والاحترام وكذا والاحترام ديال قوانين ديال الرياضه واللعب. يس يعني بشكل اكبر من اللازم. Yeah. Over discipline, great, is a prerequisite to success. Well, number 3, the UNICEF is an what is it? International organization. Yes, it's an international. Very good. It's between nations. Fighting for children's rights all over the world. Well, number 4, in the last city council's meeting, it was suggested that that 3 behavior committees be created to preserve the most famous historical sites in the city. Okay, in the council.
And committees.
Committees, great, not really great. I mean, within there is a big organization, or let me say council or whatever. So in the council, they suggest to create small committees, right? Those small committees, we call them subcommittees. كما كنقولوا سكيل sub skills عود فرعيه، يعني لجان فرعيه، لجان صغيره، right, مصغره. Okay, so these are called sub, right, committees. Okay, number 5, we have had this sofa 14 years now. It has been used. We need to buy another one. It has been used a lot and a lot. So it is overused. مستعملة أكثر من اللازم, right? Overused, right? Okay. Good, right? So number 10, my uncle can do fantastic things. He is endowed with some, يعني عنده، يعني أعطاه الله شي حاجة with some natural power. Supernatural, right? Yeah, super, right? Supernatural power, right? Yes, okay. Very good, yes. Supernatural power, right? Well, extraordinary power again, yes. Number 7, tradition and modernism have for years existed successfully in Moroccan culture, existed together in the Moroccan culture. No, what does it mean together? We got modernism, we got tradition, الأصالة والمعاصرة كما نقول. You know, for many years they exist together in Morocco, existed. What does it mean together? A prefix which means together. Together, traditional. Coexisted, great, okay. They coexisted, great. يعني تعايشت كانوا مع بعضيتهم تعايشين, great. الأصالة والمعاصرة successfully in Moroccan culture. وعندنا coexistence. Le nom c'est coexistence. Coexistence, ça veut dire, great, تعايش, right? Coexistence. نعيش مع فلان وفلان واخا مختلف معاه مثلا في الآراء، في الثقافة, etc. Right. Well, here number 8, I haven't heard of Kofi Annan, the UN Secretary General, since he left office, said a diplomat. I wonder what has become of him. So who is Kofi Annan?
I don't know.
He is the UN Secretary General. The ex UN Secretary General, right? أنا عشت الفترة ديال هذا الأمين العام ديال الأمم المتحدة ديال right الأمم المتحدة سابقا، عقلت عليه ملي كنت صغير، كان هو كوفي عنان right في واحد الوقت، يس جو بونس التسعينات فوالا 2000 وكذا، بداية القرن 21 فوالا، كان هو كوفي عنان right. واحد سمار عنده مستاش كذا أفريقي سمار، يس. Okay, number 9, yesterday one of our neighbors died of an dose of cocaine.
Extra.
Yeah, not extra, but we say overdose. Yes, overdose يعني لا دوز كتر من لازم، يس. خذ دوز كتر من كوكايين، yes, right, to drug. Number 10, I don't think that our president will be elected for another term. I don't think that our president will be elected for another term. Re-elected, it means be elected again, yes, okay. Re-elected for another term, right? Okay, I think that, you know, right, you've done a great job as far as this, you know, right, tasks are concerned. Now, just to finish, I'm going to give you just like 5 prefixes, and then you remind me of their meaning, right? Okay. Let's start with the enter. What does enter mean?
Is between a lot of
Between, right? Yes. It depends on the word that comes next. If we say international, that means between nations.
Between country.
Inter-school, that means between schools. So yes, good. Co
Is a cooperation with is someone cooperate with another one.
it's not necessarily operates, right? ممكن يتغير عندنا الفعل ماشي toujours operates. We have seen right now coexist. So co it means to get
together.
together هذه اللي تحفظ مزيان together. أما راه ممكن نقولوا cooperate it means to operate together. Coexist it means to exist together. Co-author it means to author a book together with someone, right? Okay, now number 3. Let's take here okay out.
Out. I don't. I miss.
When I say the girls outnumber the boys in my class, or we outran our competitors in an inter-school competition, a running competition. The girls outperform boys when it comes to learning languages. So out, it means they do better, right? They do better, okay, than the other, right? It comes mostly in order to make comparisons, right? Okay, it means that they perform better and they perform higher or better than the other, right? Okay, let's take under.
Under
Mhm.
is under is
It means less than.
is under is
Less than the average, or the minimum value or the minimum level, etc. Right? Okay. As when we say here, this many children in Africa are underfed. It means guys, they don't eat enough, right? Okay, they are not fed enough. Okay, great. This chicken is undercooked. It means it's not cooked enough to the minimum, right? Okay, and that's the meaning of the prefix. The last one is let's take here neo. Neo. Neo.
new.
Neo, yes. N-E-O.
Is something new and
Very simple. It means new. Yes. Okay. Neo. N-E-O. It means very simply new, right? Okay. It means simply new, right? Let me just to make it clear, guys. Okay. So you have here, right? That means very simply new. As we have here, neocolonialism. استعمار جديد. Neocolonialism, right? And so on, right? Okay, so that's let's say the last point for today and the last word for today. So do you have any question before you go? Great, Othmane.
No.
All right, so that's gonna be it. Great for today, and I hope to see you next time. I will be traveling tomorrow morning. Great, I have a conference in another city in Erfoud, great, for the teachers of English. We have 2 days conference, so I'm not going to be available until next Monday, right? So I will see. I will let Ali.
have session Monday.
Sure. We don't have any session Monday, right? I mean during these days, Saturday and Sunday, I will be traveling. I will be traveling starting tomorrow, right? So I will see if there is a possibility, for you and Ali too, right? Especially on Saturday because you have
If
sessions.
you can't meet Saturday, just write a message and no problem.
Okay, what do you suggest? Do you suggest not to study, or to try to look for another one of my colleagues, another teacher to do the class with you?
I don't have problem. Do what you like.
Okay, that's fine. Right. If you don't have any problem, right? I try to resolve the problem. If I can spare some time during the conference to do the task, it's okay. If otherwise, I might call someone, inshallah, right? To
ماشي مشكل إذا ما قديتيش باش.
Okay, anyway, great. Yes. Okay, so that's it for today. I will let you know, inshallah, right? So pass my regards to everyone and see you next time. Have a good night.
Bye.